Runner on second base off the sacrifice. One away in the inning. Brady Lane at the plate. That one gets by the catcher. Up to third base is Weibel. And now the tying run is 90 feet away with one out. Two and 0 the count. Outside, ball three. Now Lane up 3-0 in the count. And the Mustangs are trying to equalize here in the 8th inning. The 2-0 pitch from the right-hander swung on and missed. He went after it, tried to pick a spot. That one makes an outstanding diving stop. Throws on to first for the second out, and now the Mustangs need a hit. After what looked like maybe a surefire run, there's two away, and that was nice contact from Brady Lane, but not able to sneak it through. Noah Ross now with two away in the inning. The first pitch is down low, called for a strike. Just comes through the zone. Ross so far tonight, hit by a pitch, singled his first time around. He pops one up foul way back. He struck out in his second at-bat. Nothing into the count on Noah Ross, the designated hitter, and that one comes inside, hits him somewhere in the arm area, forearm maybe, and he's down to first base, hit by a pitch for the second consecutive at-bat. There's runners on first and third for John Sharp, so a big moment for him. He's trying to retie this game, rather. He's come up with some big-time hits as of late. And this one might be the biggest, trying to prevent the 3B Barons from clinching the division. 0-0 to the catcher. Strike in there, called. Count goes 0-1. Runner on first and second. Weibel's on third. And Ross over there at first base. Reached on the hit by pitch. The 0-1 is out to the shallow part of the outfield. Kammerer has a read on it, and he makes the catch. So the Mustangs can't capitalize with a runner on third and one away. 7.5 played. They trail 3-2 on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Bottom of the 8th inning, Caleb Gorichki to face Brandon Butler, who finished off that bottom of the 7th inning, got one out. Now he's back out for the 8th inning. This is his debut appearance. Has not pitched all season. His 0-0 is a fastball up high. He brings some velocity from the right side. First time we've seen him pitch. The pitch from Butler, 1-0, is grounded foul. One the count, nobody away, just underway in the bottom of the 8th. Butler standing 5-8 on the mound. The 1-1. Down low for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count. And we talked to all the players about their positioning and whatnot early in the season, and Butler did not mention pitching whatsoever. So I don't know that he even pitches in his college ball, but he's come in where he's needed. The bullpen has been taxed after a lot of games this week, going back into the weekend. Friday, 2 games on Saturday, and then a game yesterday as well. So they've played essentially every day since Friday. And Gorichki is going to lead off with a walk. Not a good sign. Every time that the Barons have led off an inning with a walk, they have scored a run. So a runner on first for Joey Fazone. Extra hitter walked his last time. He struck out and flown out to the center fielder. Aside from that, pitch is outside for ball 1. New third baseman in the game. That one's down low. Is Cole Grable. Noah Ross takes over at second. So he moves out of the designated hitter spot. Mason Bevan will become the new DH. 2-0, the runner takes off on the pitch. The throw down from Sharp is a good one, and it's past the second baseman and into center field. A 3-0 count now. Runner on second base. The 2-1 pitch from Butler is lined into left field. Gorichki rounds third. He's going to score. And into second base with a double. Joey Fazone puts the Barons up by 2. The Mustangs are seeing this lead that they had slip away, and you got to imagine they're pretty disheartened in the dugout. So still nobody out, and now a runner on second with no outs for Ethan Bintrim. Bintrim's 0 for 2 tonight. Facing Butler for the first time. Butler just came on in relief to finish off that 7th inning. Big secondary lead. That one's lined out to left center. Chasing over to it is Suvac. It's going to drop in. Fazone is coming around from third. The throw is offline. It's an RBI single, and it's 2-5. Now the Barons up 3. So a walk and then back-to-back hits. And the first 2 runners of the inning score. And certainly unfortunate to see such a great start from Mara disappear. And it's a credit to the Barons offense. They made him work on the mound and now kind of exposing the lack of pitching depth with the amount that the bullpen has been used this week. That one's down low in the dirt, ball 1. We look back to the past few games. You had Garrett Knapp come on for 3 innings of relief last night. Christian Cropper pitched the entire game in Game 1 against the Blue Sox, or Game 2 against the Blue Sox, and Walker Cunningham pitched in Game 1. You go back to the game before that, Garrett Knapp was heavily taxed after Jake Slater went 4 innings. And Knapp was used heavily before that. So Knapp has seen 7 innings of work over his last few appearances, and he also started a game, so normally as the primary relief guy, that's the direction that they would go. We haven't seen Ty Hopkins since the early part of the season. Two-one. Out to left center. Suvek has a read. He makes the catch. There's one away. So one out in the inning and a runner still on first base for Nathan Meeks.
Number 20, Nathan Meeks.
Meeks has been a threat on the base paths today. He was caught trying to take third last time. 1 for 3. Up high, the first pitch from Butler, fastball for ball 1. Doesn't look like Butler's really mixing in much of an off-speed arsenal. The 1-0, down low for ball 2. It's 2-0. One out in the inning, runner off of first base. The 2-0 pitch is thrown over to first on the quick check from the catcher, Sharp. The pitch was up high, so it's 3-0. Sharp checking on him over there, and he gets back safely. The tag not even applied. That one's outside, and he walks him. So the second walk of the inning issued by Butler. Brady Lane has moved to second base, and Tristan Holland is in at first. Chase Tomko, who came around to score what would end up being the tying run in this game. Butler's first pitch is lined into left field. That one gets down, and that's going to score another run pending. Oh, what a throw from Weibel. Launches one from left field, and it looked like Ethan Bintrim would come around to score easily, but instead it's just a single. The base is loaded, and the score stays at 5-2. He wound up right there.
Number 8, Nico Hall.
So Butler is just trying to keep it at a 3-1 game to keep this game within striking distance for the Mustangs in the top of the 9th. The Barons are the home team. The 0-0. Foul back over the netting behind home plate and behind the press box here. Nothing in one count with one away. First baseman Holland playing just in on the grass. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Out to right center field. Luco has a jump. He runs in. The runner tags from third. The throw is pretty good, but it's cut off by Butler, and the runner scores. So a sacrifice fly for Nico Hall. The top of the order due up with 2 outs. Runners at the corners now.
Now batting for the Barons. Playing second base, number 18.
Tyler Kammerer is the 8th batter to come to the plate in this 8th inning. And as we said, Butler has not pitched all year, so not really wound up to pitch in that sense. He's not really prepared. Coming in just because of over-taxation of the bullpen. Check on the runner at first. Butler's pitch, the runner takes off. Sharp can't get a throw off. That one scoots away from him on the breaking pitch down low. It's a 1-1 count with 2 outs. 6-2 lead for the 3B Barons. In this bottom of the 8th inning, Mustangs led this game 1.2-0 for several innings, and then 2-1 for several more. Barons tied it up and then took a 1-run lead. Now they've scored 3 in this inning. Down low, pitch not called for a strike. It's 2-1. And if everything proceeds as it is, the Barons will clinch the division tonight. That would leave second place open for the taking for the Mustangs. A comebacker to Butler. He throws on to first, and the inning is over. So through 8. Mustangs trying to forge a comeback. They're down 6-2 on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Mason Bevan will come to the plate before the top of the order follows him, the designated hitter. He will face Isaac Shylock, who has come on for, this would be his 4th brilliant inning of relief. That ball's out past the cars into the parking lot. 0-1 count to the DH. Also plays first base. Shylock's pitch is popped up on the right side, foul. Oh, and 2 count to the left-handed hitter. Nothing in 2. Up high, ball 1. Lefty hanging in there, trying to put a ball in play, start some kind of rally in the top of the 9th. Mustangs looking to hold on to their 3-game win streak. That one is dribbled back to the pitcher, Shylock. He steps over to first, makes the throw, and there's one away. Bevan followed by Kenny Lavrich. Lavrich has walked, lined out, grounded out, and singled tonight, so he's 1 for 3. Trying to keep the Mustangs' hopes alive. The 0-0 to the shortstop, Lavrich, is swung on and missed. Lavrich took a big hack at that one, trying to put one over the wall for the 2nd straight night. And he just hit his first home run of the season on Friday, followed it up with another one last night in Butler. The 0-1 pitch is down low, ball 1, and it's a 1-1 count. Able to lay off of that same pitch that time around. 1 out in the inning, a 1-1 count to the shortstop. Here comes the 1-1. Slider outside, gloved up top by the catcher, Chase Tomko, back behind the plate. He's done a good job on the defensive side. 2-1. Out to center field, slicing away, coming onto it, and it'll fall in. So Kenny Lavrich singles for the 2nd time tonight. He's on base, trying to start a Mustangs rally. Daniel Luco follows him up.
Number 10, Daniel
Luco is hitless on the night. He reached on an error from the second baseman Kammerer. That just snuck right under his glove on a soft ground ball. The 0-0 from Shylock. Down low, ball 1. Lavrich with a pretty typical lead off of first base. Don't expect him to go with 2 outs remaining in the game. 9 hits aside, but 4 more runs for the 3B Barons. Down low, ball 2, or called strike 1, rather. So a 1-1 count. One pitch is chopped foul down that third baseline, and Luco has just 1 strike remaining. MLB All-Star Game tonight from Seattle. What about a Rust Belt League Tri-State All-Star Game? Maybe that in future years. That one's outside corner, called strike 3. Daniel Luco goes down on strikes, and there's 2 away, so now just 1 out remaining for the Mustangs, and this loss certainly stings. Know how bad they wanted to finish the season on a longer win streak. I was talking about it last night after the win. 0-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Hard break on that one straight down, and Suvak couldn't quite get a bat on it. Runner on first is Kenny Lavrich. 0-1 to Suvak. Shilak delivers, and that one's over to the left side. Dottle gloves on a backhand, tosses on to second. And the 3B Barons take home the win, 6-2.
And that's the ball game, folks, with your final score. Barons 6.
Tough final. Brandon Butler comes on and gives up 3 more runs to add on to Mara's 3. But Mara was fantastic on the mound, just tired out by the hitting rather, and the continuous foul balls from the 3B Barons. So the Mustangs have one win on the year over the Barons, but apart from that, they've shut them down, and all 2 times at Flaherty Field, they've been able to take care of business quite well. So for now, thanking you so much for joining us on the Mustangs Baseball Network for tonight's game. Luke Burgess. We'll be back at it again on Saturday for the final 2 games from Garby Yard, home games number 7 and 8. And the Mustangs will take on the DuBois Bucks for the first time all season. It's been interleague play, or it will be interleague play for the rest of the season coming up, as the Mustangs look to close things out and get into the playoffs on somewhat of a high note. 2 other games in action around the league tonight. The East Butler Bulldogs and the Butler Blue Sox playing just about 40 minutes east of here in East Butler, and the Butler Iron Bucks and the DuBois Bucks at Showers Field. Neither of those games have met their conclusion just yet. They both got underway after our contest did. So you can check thebaseballleagues.com for those final scores. And for now, Luke Burgess signing off from Flaherty Field. Mustangs fall 6-2 on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Have a good night.